Hi guys, my name is Kayla. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. And for everyone that's coming back, thanks for sticking with me. Today I was supposed to go on a hike. It didn't happen. It was way too hot for some reason. So instead, I got food. So I went to this place called Home State. It's a really popular place here in LA. So good. It's kind of like Tex-Mex style tacos. So I know it's not traditional, but it's still really good. This is the place that I take people to woo them when they come and visit me, basically. I actually had already ate some of it there, and I'll probably insert the clips now. Fair warning, I look a hot mess because I thought I was gonna be working out, but that didn't happen. So I had all intentions of working out today, but I didn't expect it to be this hot. I mean, what do I live in, California or something? So instead, I am going to this good Tex-Mex taco place. It's really good. There's always a line. And there's queso, which is so hard to find in LA. So I'm taking you guys with me. So I'm just gonna let you guys know what I got. A brisket taco. And it has guacamole, some pickled cabbage on it, and I eat it with these two sauces. This one is a little bit hot, and this is the tomatillo sauce. And then I have some leftover cheese dip, queso, and some chips. So let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to also talk about what it's like meeting famous people in California and Los Angeles, because I actually did meet someone, well, didn't meet because it's like an unspoken rule that you can't really talk to people if they're famous in LA. I didn't make it, guys. I just have to, abide by the rules. So let's go ahead and try the chips and queso first. Chip got loose. That's really good. It does remind me of like Velveeta queso, which, you know what? I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at it at all. So yeah. So I went to this place and I actually ate there and took the rest to go. And I met the guy from Modern Family. I used to watch that show all the time, and I just recently watched the newest episode like yesterday. So that's crazy that I saw him. I want to find his name. Jesse Tyler Ferguson. I'll put a picture up because he looked exactly the same too. He was like wearing the same type of clothes too. He was by himself, very nonchalant, and no one got like, oh my God, starstruck. And I feel like in California, you really aren't allowed to. It's like an unspoken rule that you're just supposed to pretend like they're normal people. It's like, they're normal, but you still want to fangirl a little bit. I don't know. But I didn't. I refrained because, he was just out on a Sunday morning getting his taco just like me. He waited in line just like everyone else. There was no special treatment on him. He was literally sitting like 2 or 3 seats over from me. And I like this taco with both of the sauces on there. So I'm just going to put a little on. And I'll even let you get the first bite because the brisket one is my favorite. I like them all. They have breakfast tacos there. So good. So yeah, I've not met, but I've seen a lot of famous people here living in California. And it's kind of like an unspoken rule that you just want to let them be because they do have to live here just like you. And I know sometimes they don't want to feel like they're different, which is fine. I mean, and that's why whenever I do see people, I kind of let them be. I don't go up to them and like, even though at the time it's like, oh, like I might regret this, I really want to say something to them. Since being here, you just have to kind of know that that's just going to be your new norm, and you can't let that make you fangirl every 2 seconds, because the amount of people that I've seen and like haven't said anything to, like I saw another person from Modern Family during Halloween, Ariel Winter. We were at the same Halloween party, and I had to pretend like everything was cool because it was a whole bunch of people there that just wanted to have a good time, you know? So good. This is one of the places where it's like the food is really overpriced, but you still go because you want your Tex-Mex fix, and this is the only place that can give it to you. Don't get me wrong, I love my street tacos, and that's what I get majority of the time, but every now and then it's nice to have a different style. But how's your guys' day going? I'm just getting over the flu. So I've been like out of commission for 2 weeks now. It was so bad that I felt like I needed to wash anything and everything that I came in contact with, because I was a mess. I even washed my pillows. I know you're supposed to do that like every 6 months, but it came a little early because I was like waking up with like sweat all on my bed. It was just so disgusting. Has anyone gone through the flu this year or this season? I haven't been sick with the flu since like elementary school, and like at that time, like your mom babies you and you get to, you know, stay home from school. So this time around I was like, oh, I want to stay home from work, and I did a couple of days, but it's like at a certain point you want to use your sick time for playing hooky, you know? Something really exciting happened. I just decided one day to just find a ticket, book it, and go. So I am going back to Japan to see Tokyo, and I think I'm going to hit up Okinawa for a couple of days, which will be very nostalgic for me. And I'll get to visit my mom. I only usually get to see her once a year when she comes to visit me in the summer. So this will be a nice little surprise. Not so much a surprise, she knows about it, but a nice change, you know? I've definitely missed her this last year. the queso. That's why I go. I usually, whenever I have a craving for queso and don't feel like making it, I go here. The thing I like about this queso, there's a lot of like spices in it. Tomatoes, cilantro. If I were to make it myself, it definitely wouldn't be as elaborate as that. Yeah, but it was funny. When I first discovered that he was here, it was like right as he was sitting down, and like we kind of locked. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the guy from Modern Family. We like locked eyes for like a split second, and then I was the one that like kind of like looked away because I wanted to pretend that like I didn't notice it was him, or that like I saw it was him but I didn't care too much, because I didn't want him to like feel uncomfortable because he had just got there. And this place, they make everything fresh, so you have to wait for your food. So I didn't want him to be awkwardly waiting, like questioning if someone was gonna come over and ask for an autograph or a picture. And I like, yeah. But yeah, things like that happen all the time, and it's like in the moment you're like, oh, I'm gonna regret not going up to him, but also it kind of makes you feel good knowing that you weren't a person that kind of disrupted their day. And I did choose to live here, so it's like I need to respect that, you know, I'm gonna see people that I see on TV sometimes. But since I've been sick, I'm actually getting over it now. I haven't really had that much of a craving, which has been great. It caused me to lose a couple extra pounds, so I'm not mad at that. But I've definitely lost the motivation to start working out again. So this week, my goal is definitely to just take it easy, because I am still getting over the flu, but I do want to make a conscious effort to walk a lot more. I'm making it a goal to walk at least 12,000 steps every day. So it can be just a walk, it can be going on the run on the treadmill. But what are some of your guys' goals? I feel like a lot of people have goals to lose weight, and that's kind of like one of the things that I've always had and I've never really stuck with. So it feels nice to have lost 13 pounds now, and you know, it's a very slow process, and that's what I'm like realizing and I'm having to be okay with, is it's gonna be slow, but I'd rather it be slow and long lasting than fast and it all come back. Because in high school, I actually did lose 50 pounds fairly fast, but it was definitely not healthy. And I gained about 40 of it back over the last 7 years. So ooh. But I'm curious, have any of you guys lost weight? If so, how much? Also, have you guys been able to keep it off? And what are your guys' daily workout regimen? I don't want to go all, I think I'm scared to like go all in because I don't want to like burn myself out and then like quit on working out. So I definitely I am not a very active person to begin with. I've never really been. I wasn't a sports girl. I work a desk job. So for me right now, I am just really trying to make it a point to walk more. And that's kind of why I'm really disappointed that I didn't just stick it out and go on my hike today. I don't know why. Sometimes I get in my head and I think that I'm not capable of doing things that I know I'm capable of doing. You know, I've done it before. Or it'll be little things like if there's no park or no close park, then I just like leave. I think I have one more cheese dip bite, which I'm very sad about. I will let you guys take the last bite. That was really good. Definitely gonna try to scrape as much of this cheese off as I can on the bottom. Thank you guys for joining me again. And thank you for letting me talk out my issues and problems. As always, if you like this video and want me to make more of these types, give it a big thumbs up, as well as leave a comment down below as the type of food that you want me to eat. And that's gonna do it for this one. I'll see you guys later. Bye.